Hello beautiful people, my name is Shar Nicole and welcome to my channel, The Fashionable Mommy. So in today's video, I just wanted to kind of pop on and do a quick video because I had just finished doing my facial routine and I kind of wanted to update you guys and share some things that I'm loving as it relates to hygiene and beauty products. So let's go ahead and get right into it because right now Sephora is having a sale and a lot of these items I picked up from there. So if you are looking in the market to get a couple of new things, then these are some things you definitely want to check out. Wherever they're available at, I will link them down below. So let's get into the video. So the first item I want to talk about is this item here, which is Honey Pot. So I had previously discussed a vaginal wash, and that brand was only able to purchase online. So I wanted to try out Honey Pot since I can actually get this in the store at Target. And I've been loving it. I mean, I don't have any issues. I am sensitive down there like most women are. And I love this. I love how it helps with not having any sweaty odor, you know, because we all experience that at some point, especially as the weather is starting to warm up. You will notice that sometimes you may sweat a little bit more, or it just maybe you have a bunch of clothes on, however it may be. I actually love this wash, and I think that this brand represents, you know, some good things. As far as it's Black owned, it's made by women, and it's clean. So this is definitely a great, and I love this one. I think the other one is lavender. I'm not really a fan of lavender as far as body products or anything like that, maybe in a candle, but I love this one. Next, I kind of want to talk about a perfume cologne. I know everybody is into Joe Malone, and I do have my favorite perfume that I wear, which is Chloe Rose. But I just want to show you guys or talk about one that I actually was given for my birthday, and I love this scent. It reminds me of rose, but it smells very fresh out the shower. Like rose gives me perfume. Rose lasts all day. If you are looking for something that is light, that may not be too heavy throughout the day, or you just getting out the shower and you're lounging in the house like me, and I spritz this on. I did it today after I got out the shower, and it smells so good. And it's the Joe Malone Red Rose Cologne. And this scent right here, I'm really digging. So I'm glad that my cousin got this for me for my birthday because I'm loving this. Another item I want to talk about is, so I noticed that after having children, you know, your weight fluctuates. I really have been suffering with darker under armpits. So a YouTuber I was following, I can't think of her name. She had this on as a recommendation, and I said, you know what, I'm gonna try it out. You guys, I'm glad I tried this out. Like, this is practically empty. I need to get a new bottle. It's not that I feel like I just kind of want to keep up with it because I don't know if it'll come back if I stop using it. But I will say, since I first got it and noticed the difference, this is the item here. I have not been using it as often, and I have not had any issues with my underarms darkening. So, you know, as you shave, as your body fluctuates, the deodorants you use, different stuff like that can actually cause your underarm to darken. And I wanted something that would do that. I will say I have not looked into as far as like in depth of the ingredients, but I tried it. I didn't have any irritation issues. It helped with discoloration to lighten up my underarms. So I am really happy about that. I will say it took maybe like, I really noticed maybe at the 3-week mark. I read some reviews and some people said that after 2 weeks, they noticed a difference. I would say for me, I noticed after 3 weeks, but it did make a tremendous difference. So I highly recommend that. Another thing for body is this here, and it's the KP Bump Eraser. I love this stuff. So I have been using it now for 3.5, going on 4 weeks, twice a week. So I started to break out here on my arm, shoulder area with little like acne bumps. Not quite sure why it came on. I think it was hormonal, you know, after having a child and your body is starting to fluctuate and get back to normal. But I noticed that it was there and it just seemed like it wasn't going away. I did my normal exfoliating as I do in the shower, dry brushing, everything. Nothing was working. So I got hip to this. Been trying it out for 3 weeks and it is working. So I am super happy about this. I will actually pop up a before. I think it was like the picture that I have, it was 2 weeks after use, and then what it's currently looking like now. It might have been, I think it might have been 4 weeks that I've been using this, because I relatively, before I share anything, I would love to give like at least a month of consistent use. And like I said, I use it twice a week. On the back it says anywhere from 1 to 2 days a week. I use it 2 days a week. So KP Bump Eraser, this is really good. And this brand, the Fab First Heyyyy Beauty, I hear is a really good brand, so I love this. Next, I want to kind of talk about face. So I'm going to get in here kind of personal, okay? But I did my facial routine today, and I have been using, since last year's Vibe or VIB sale with Sephora, I had tried this particular item out, and I have been using, I won't say I've been using it consistent, probably within the last 4 months. I have been using it consistently. And let me tell you, after the first use, so I don't know if many of you, especially with us wearing masks now, you started to get the, you know, facial acne here. So I started getting really like little bumps that almost felt like when you shave from having a beard or something. And it was just like really annoying, Anyway, I use this clay mask. And this is the Innisfree Pore Clearing Clay Mask. 2 times with super volcanic clusters. Let me tell you, like, I'm ordering me another jar on the current sale. I've been using this and it looks like I have not been using it, but this goes a long way. And the reason I'm going to order another one, because sometimes you just don't know, things go in and out, they sell out. I don't want to be without this because I love this. I use this about once a week. It says 1 to 2 times a week. I've been using it once a week and my skin has been feeling wonderful. Like, I don't have any makeup or anything on, and my skin feels smooth after the first use. I lie to you not. After the first use, those little bumps was like, it was gone. Like, I went to go feel my skin. I was like, wait, no, this stuff can't be that legit. And it was like, I didn't use anything else. I did a cleanser, as it says, use a cleanser. Face still felt the same. I used this for 10 minutes, wiped away, and literally my skin felt extremely soft and supple. So I really love this product. This is really a good product. Now, let's talk about a makeup product. I'm not going to say I am the biggest makeup fan. Like, I will wear makeup. However, like, I kind of lost my love for doing makeup. I was never the best, but I can do a little, you know, a little something. And it just seems like I've lost my love for it. So it just, when I do my makeup, it just doesn't give anymore, right? But I love this eyeshadow palette here by Huda Beauty. This is my favorite eyeshadow palette. Even with the weather changing and we're going into spring, this is definitely a favorite of mine. So my 2 favorite colors that I use, or 3 actually, is this color here, this one here, and then a darker color I use in the crease of my eyes. But I love this. This palette is like super cute. I mean, I've tried the other colors as well, so that's why I'm putting this in as a favorite, or one that I wanted to kind of share, because I feel like it gives you enough versatility that if this was the only palette you had, and no matter what skin tone you are or whatever, this is a palette that you would get many uses out of. So, and it's called the Topaz Obsession. So I will link this down below. I got this from Sephora as well. And last but not least, I kind of want to talk about, I wasn't going to talk about it, but let's talk about it. Let me grab it. So I want to talk about this sunscreen. So no matter what your skin ethnicity or anything, sunscreen is very important. And I'm 38, and I think that I really didn't understand the importance of sunscreen. Like, I would have, like I used to use back in the day, because I saw my grandmother using it and it smelled good. It reminded me of her Olay, and it had SPF in it. So I didn't really think about, you know, having that protection as much in my younger years. Of course, that is the time to really start. Nonetheless, whenever you start, it's a good It's good. So I started using this one. It's called the Black Girl Sunscreen. I actually picked this up from Target, and I love this sunscreen. So I was using another sunscreen. I'm not even going to talk about it, but I was using another sunscreen. It felt very watery. It just didn't feel like the coverage was there. It felt like it was watery, and as I smoothed it on, then it was smoothing off at the same time. But this one is a thicker consistency. However, it's not such a thick consistency that the white, you know, of the sunscreen doesn't fade away into your skin. It's like thick, but it's smooth, and it feels like a great moisturizer. It has a slippery effect, almost like a water effect, but you can kind of feel it kind of, you know, penetrating your skin and giving you the coverage that you need. And this is a 30 broad spectrum, which is still pretty decent. The other one I was using was a 50 broad spectrum, but I just didn't feel like it was doing anything. So if anybody else has ever used this one, and tell me what you think and how did you like it. I love it, and I highly recommend this one, but you know, that's just my opinion. So that is it for me when it comes to hygiene and beauty products. I just wanted to kind of pop on why these things are, you know, the sale is going on, and just share some things that you can get from Sephora, so you can hop on and get some percentages off. I don't personally work with Sephora, but I'm all for a girl who can get a sale and get some percentages off. So you go out, try out these things. Like I said, some of these things came from other places. I will put the link in the description box. I believe the sale for Sephora ends on the 19th. So I am doing this video on the 14th. My goal is to have it up tomorrow on the 15th. So you can have all weekend to kind of shop and determine if it's something you're interested in getting. So as I always say, remember to always be bold, be beautiful, and always, 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 no matter what, be you.